Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm Sean from Keto2.me, bringing you the next in our Asian takeout series where we're going to recreate Schezuan beef and broccoli. Probably my go-to takeout whenever I'm thinking, what do I want for dinner? I try to stay away from it at Chinese restaurants though because it's loaded with sugar and it's loaded with starches. If you're someone who likes spicy food, this is a great option as well. I'm going to show you how it's done. Comes together very quickly once it's prepared. Check it out. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna start by making the sauce. So we're gonna go ahead and combine about 2 teaspoons to a tablespoon of rice wine vinegar, 2 teaspoons to a tablespoon of soy sauce, about 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, about 1 teaspoon of erythritol, and 1/2 to 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum. And we're going to whisk vigorously until combined. Alright, and then for the actual frying, we're going to use about a tablespoon of ground ginger, a tablespoon of chopped garlic, a teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, and a teaspoon of chili paste. This is Carolina Reaper paste. I don't recommend you try it unless you really enjoy spicy things, but you can substitute any chili paste you'd like. That's going to get added to the oil when we start frying. So we're going to start by heating our skillet over a medium-high heat. Add a few tablespoons of oil. I'm using coconut oil for this. You're going to want everything to be ready to go because once this moves, this is going to move quick. Alright, so you can kind of see the oil is getting a bit wavy here. It's also smoking a bit, so I'm going to turn this down a little bit because we don't want too much smoke. And then we're just going to start adding things. So to flavor the oil, we're going to start with our crushed red pepper, our garlic, our minced ginger, and our chili paste. Actually going to add our beef to cool it down a bit. Accidents happen. Alright, and so now that our beef is cooked, we're going to move that to a separate plate to make room for the broccoli. Go ahead and take our broccoli and add that right in. Careful for splashing. And we're going to cook this until tender, about 5 minutes. Now that our broccoli is largely cooked, we're going to go ahead and add our Schezuan sauce. Now note, this is what happens when you put too much xanthan gum in it. A very thick consistency. Just mix that around as well. And move this to the bowl with the beef. Mix well to combine. As you can see, that sauce is giving a nice coating to everything. Just gonna make sure it's well incorporated. Alright, so now that I've tasted it, I will say I have some improvements that I'd like to make. I'm gonna share those with you now, but still the flavor was great, and honestly, I recommend you try this meal out. Next time, I'd slice the meat a little bit thinner, and I'd probably go for a marinade as opposed to a sauce that I add in at the end. You can always add xanthan gum to thicken it up, but what happened was I didn't have enough sauce, didn't really coat it well, but the flavors were still there. So I'm gonna probably make those updates and keep updating the recipe. I hope you check it out. There's gonna be more in this Asian recreation series. Stay tuned. Hey, and that's another one for the books. If you like this content, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. That way you get updates as soon as I post them. You can hit that thumbs up button if you like it, and that way I know I'm making videos that you find enjoyable. Also, if you're looking for new ideas constantly released when I release them, hit the bell. That way you'll get notified for new updates and new videos. Also, if you're looking for some of the best prices on keto products, check out the store at Keto2.me. I'd really appreciate it. It helps support me and it helps support this channel. Until next time, I hope your keto baking's going great.